Hi! Chapters and Try here, actually here together for once in our lives, I swear. We're going to talk to you guys today about our recent book haul. We'll go one at a time, and hopefully y'all have the attention span for it, because there's going to be a lot. You want to go first?
No, you can go first.
Okay. So, I'm going to go with this one. We just picked this one up today. And let me know if y'all want us to talk about this, because a lot of people have been telling me that it's really bad, but I'm interested. Your turn.
I guess I'll go with this one. I finally got the fourth book for the original Dragonlance saga. This is the Dragons of Summer and Flame. I've just been slowly collecting the series because I collect more than I read, because reading takes time. I don't have time.
Nerd. Okay, my next one is Wolfsong. There's a couple of him in here, the TJ Klune ones, because a lot of people have been telling me that they're good, and I actually watched a content creator on here that very much likes him, so I'm gonna give him a try.
My next one is from Christina Henry, one of my favorite authors. It's Good Girls Don't Die. I'm actually interested in reading this one, unlike a lot of the other books I pick up for collection purposes, because it's not ridiculously long, and it's also messed up because Christina Henry wrote it, and all her books are messed up in so many levels.
Let us know if you want us to do a review on the other Christina Henry book that Chai has read. And of course, I had to do The House in the Cerulean Sea, because duh. But let me know which one I should read first, and if it matters.
So I'm magically going back and forth. This is another one that, this is just a third book within the E.E. Knight series. It's the Age of Fire series, Dragon Outcast, Outcast. Again, I haven't read them yet, but I've been collecting them because I'm a nerd who doesn't have time to read books.
I have a hair in my shirt. Okay. My next one, gotta reach, is a Christmas one called Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. It's a little dusty. I'll show you what these are in a different video. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I've been trying to enter my romance reading era. We'll see how that goes.
This is one that I'm actually really interested in reading, which is The Emperor's Ghost. Empire's Ghost. This is one of my issues. I'm dyslexic, so reading is not easy.
It's okay. We love you anyway.
But I definitely judged this both by its cover and just the snippet in the back. It looks really good and interesting. So I'm really willing to give it a try. It looks like something I'm into. It also doesn't look too big of a book, of which I would get bored halfway through and stop reading it.
If we're gonna go based on covers, I gotta go with the one I read today that I'm hoping to read tomorrow, even though I already have like 5 books I'm in the middle of. Anywho, problems, I guess, is this one. It's called Truly Madly Deadly, and I need it. It's not that long. It is only 285 pages. I can knock that out in a couple hours. But let us know if you want us to read this one, because I read and you do research.
That would take me weeks to read.
And want us to compare on the notes of it, because I'm really excited.
Mind you, it's not because I read slow. It's just because I need to focus, so I need to set aside time to read.
ADHD.
Yes. This is one of the David Endings books I get. Let me know if you're a David Endings fan. This is one of the few ones I don't have of his. I was missing the first book of the Elenium series, the Diamond Throne. I think the other one's the Sapphire and the Emerald.
Ooh, nice, Jules.
Yeah, right. I've been collecting
I know
his
nothing
series.
about them. Don't worry.
Yeah, she doesn't read old fantasy books. I collect them. But my problem is I like to have all of them before I read them, and there's like 50 of them in the series, so wish me luck.
Next, we're gonna go with another one of my romancy books. We're gonna see. This has been in my bag for like a week. It's called The Fake Mate. We're gonna find out because it looks good. She's supposed to be a vet, if you can't tell by the paw prints, and hopefully he's a customer. I don't know. I didn't read the back of it. I just like the colors.
So I did what I do best, and my loving spouse here hates. I bought a trilogy book. She says they're too big and you can't read them because they're too big, and how are you supposed to hold this open and read them? I like trilogy books because they look cool, and this had 3 dragons on them.
Daggies.
And it's a war between 3 different dragons. Well, actually, I mean, it's not a war between 3 different dragons. It's... It looked cool. There was 3 dragons on it. I picked it up. Okay, I'm a simple individual who likes to pick up books with dragons on them.
Okay, next we're going with The Master of One, because it's sprayed edged, and I'm trying to get into my sprayed edger. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but she is glittery sprayed edge. So, eventually I will get to this book. We'll see when. It is in my TBR pile, so we'll see.
I'm gonna go 2 in a row here just because they're 2 books. Carl Burge?
Carol.
Carol.
Berg?
Carol Berg?
Yes.
Okay. Carol Berg. Names are the worst.
At least you remember mine.
Flesh and Spirit and Breath and Bone.
Ooh.
Here.
Oops.
1 and 2. I don't know if there's a 3rd one. I didn't look that up. But the art looks interesting, and the story itself about a rebellious son seems interesting. So I picked them up, hopefully to read at some point. But I'm going to have to see if there's other books in the series so that I can pick them up first, because I do that.
Okay. If you went 2 in a row, it means I get to go 2 in a row.
Yes, you can.
First, we're going to go with this one, which is Red Glove. And if y'all don't know Holly Black, you should. It is the sequel to White Cat, which is over there on the shelf. Although this one is hardcover and that one is softcover. We're not gonna get into it. But yeah, I need this book more than life itself. And then the sequel to The Rogue King by Abigail Owen, who you'll probably hear a lot more about in the coming days. So we'll see. I'm that far into it.
So I picked up Kingdom Come.
Ew.
It's a graphic novel.
Gross.
For the comic books. It is about... It takes place in the future for DC. So a lot of the heroes you know are older. And they fight the newer superheroes who have kind of become corrupt with their power. Classic tale. Absolutely phenomenal story.
Okay. And then, of course, book lovers. We'll find out. Emily Henry, apparently.
And then I had to pick up Batman, the Dark Knight Returns. This is one of my favorite comic book stories. I love Frank Miller, and I love the animated movies that came out based off this.
Manga. Dinosaur Sanctuary. I am up to date on this, and I love it so much.
I'm going to finish my side off by just talking about Garth Nix. So Garth Nix is one of the things that got me into reading. And this is the Sabril? I want to say it's Sabril trilogy. We just found them today in hardcover. I'm super excited to read these because I love how he writes, and it's very autumny feeling.
Okay, I got 2 more. We got In Deeper Waters, because Gay needed that, of course. And then I got this really pretty one called Blood Moon, which is apparently about vampires and werewolves. Why not go back to my teenage years? Also, we got 90% of these books from the same bookstore, so let us know if you want us to tell you what bookstore that was.
Sure.